guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm in a little bit of a different setup because I am currently in Melbourne. I am visiting my sister, but as you guys probably saw from the title, today we are going to be reviewing the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina palette in collaboration with NYX Cosmetics. Now I am super excited about this one, you guys. I absolutely love the Netflix series, and Sabrina was one of the series that we grew up watching as a kid with Melissa Joanne Hart. She is an amazing actress and I'm so stoked that they made a Netflix version of it. So if you guys want to know about the application and on overall what I think about the Sabrina collection, then keep on watching. So I already have my brows and my foundation down, so all my bases are covered. So all we have to do is focus on the little makeup eyeshadow palette as well as the lip products. So first and foremost, I want to give you guys a complete breakdown. So for the palette, this is currently retailing at NYX on their Shopee website at $180. Inside here, you have over 30 eyeshadows. I want you guys to take a closer look at this because this is such a beautiful palette. And then you have your two blushers and you have one highlighter. And for the price point of $180, where you have 30 eyeshadows, you have two blushers, one highlighter, I think it's a really great price point. And NYX actually did really well with this because the packaging is solid. And then inside here, you also have like this cute little chart, and the colors are very applicable from day to night as well. And by the way, I just want to point this out. This shade in Ambrose is just stunning and I cannot wait to use it. So that is one of that. And then for the lip shades, we have three over here. Each of them retail at 70 ringgit, and you also get two choices in one pack, which is really great. So you can mix and match, or you can, put them separately. It is up to you depending on what kind of eye look you're going for. So this one is in Half Witch, and you have the shades Monte Carlo and Cabo in them. And for the next one is Weird Sisters. So this one is in the shade of Transylvania, and the other one is in Los Angeles. And finally, we have Fright Club, and I definitely think this one is going to be the one that we're going to be using today. It's in Canes and Budapest. So these are the three lip bundles that come along with it. So let's get to creating, you guys. I'm super interested to see how it looks on the face. I was just taking a look at the diagram, and they have actually included a combination of colors that you can utilize in this little corner over here that actually matches with this, so you can play around with the colors according to what they think that will suit you best. But I think the one that I'm going to go for here is the Popularity Charm for the shades Unholy Union, Mortuary, and Eternal Bliss. I'm going to be adding on the shade Ambrose as well. So this is going to be a whole purple kind of look, and hopefully this goes with the hair as well because my hair is kind of blue right now. Well, cool tones, who knows? But let's get started. So since there is no mirror in this palette, I'm going to be using an external one, which is going to be my Stila highlighter. I'm going to be using that to apply on my look. So just in case if you see this like popping every now and then, that's what it is. So for the first shade, I'm going to be taking the shade Mortuary, and that is going to be for my transition. So this one is a very soft fade that I'm doing. So I'm taking a very fluffy brush. This is also by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be patting that color in and then just blending it out. And I am feathering it out very lightly in the front. And you guys, honestly, this shade I don't really have to work in that much. Like the color comes out on its own and it blends beautifully. And next up, you guys, I'm going to be taking the shade Unholy Union, and I'm just going to be deepening up that crease. So for the next shade, I am going to be going in with this one in Ambrose, and I'm going to be applying it along the lid. Oh, this shade is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I'm just going to like do that for you guys. You see that shimmer? But there is a little bit of fallout with this one. I kind of wish I went in with like an eye primer just to lock everything in. It's kind of okay if you do it in patting motion, so I guess that's fine too. Okay, so now that I have that top part done, I'm going to be doing the bottom lash line. And for this one, I'm going to be mixing in Unholy Union and Mortuary, which are these two shades. I'm just going to be dragging it along that bottom lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the inner corner highlight, which is going to be in Eternal Bliss. Okay, so I'm thinking whether I want to line my eyes with an eyeliner for this look, but you know, an additional trick that I can teach you guys, that if you do not want to put on an eyeliner, you can, you know, grab any black from any palette. Like for this one, I'm gonna go in with Salem. So this is what I normally do when I feel like, oh, I don't really need such a strong eyeliner look. A little bit of shadow and you just drag it across. That is going to go a very long way, because for this look I am going to be applying on false lashes. So let's quickly do that. And just like that, you guys, there you have that. So now I'm quickly going to apply on my lashes and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so I have my lashes on and right now I need a little bit of color on the cheeks and much needed highlight. So I am going to be going in with these shades from the palette. And if you guys watch the series, these shades are actually all of Sabrina's like boyfriends throughout the season. So the first one you have is in NYX Scratch, and then you have Caliban, and then you have Harvey. So for this particular look, because I chose a very cool tone purple, I'm going to be going in with NYX Scratch, and then I'm going to be applying Caliban for the highlight. So we have all the shades on the face, so now let's move on to the lip shade. So the one that I did mention earlier that I was going to be using is in FRIGHT Club. So this one is in Budapest, this one is in Cannes. I am thinking, since the eyes are already so strong, I want to go for something lighter on the lips. So I'm going to be going in with the shade Cannes. I'm already quite familiar with this formulation and I quite like it because it's not too overly drying. So I'm just going to apply that on and then you guys can see the total look. So now that it's all done, you guys, I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to be setting this entire thing. So good. So okay you guys, this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and in terms of what I think of the products, let me give you a nice breakdown. In terms of the palette, you guys, whether I think this is worth it for 180 ringgit, I have to say yes. And in terms of the shades, they are beautifully done. Like even the placement of colors is just stunning. I feel like I can do it for like everyday looks, daytime, nighttime, what have you. The only thing that I might suggest is that if you are planning to use the glitter shades, maybe put down a primer first, because the shades would be able to lock in a little bit more better. But other than that, you guys, like everything else is perfect. Like the mattes in this palette, oh my god, the mattes. It is pigmented, blends out beautifully. It is very effortless. I didn't really have to go in like with 10 million brushes and really like blend the colors in. But you know, this palette is beautiful. The shades, even for the blushers and the highlight, is stunning, as you guys can see. Yeah, I definitely think that this is worth the price point. Now, one thing that I do want to tell you guys is that this palette, and even for the lip products, these are limited edition. So if you guys want to go, head over to Shopee and check it out. They still have a couple of units available left, I believe. So that is that. And in terms to the lip cream, you guys, the formulation for this is fantastic. Color wise, beautiful. I absolutely love this one. The one that I'm wearing, as you guys know, is in Cannes, and it suits this makeup look so incredibly well. So in total, you guys, I have to say this collection is a win for me. From packaging to formulation to how the colors are placed, and even for the lip shades, the duos are really, really great. And usually I'm not really into gimmicky stuff like this, but I am a big fan of the Netflix series, and for this, I have to say I am a big fan of this too. So overall, you guys, that is my thoughts on the Chilling Adventures with Sabrina and NYX collaboration. So if you guys did like this review, please give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I would really love to have you guys in the family. And in the meantime, you guys, that is basically it for this week's video, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.